Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out this Fanttik X9 Cross portable inflator that was sent to me to test out. This is a powerful all-in-one air pump that's designed to handle everything from paddleboards and car tires to kayaks, floaties, tents, and more. It features auto stop, a built-in deflation function, an LED light, and can even be used as a power bank. Now let's start with what we get out of the box. As with all Fanttik products, the inflator was packed well with no signs of damage. Inside you'll find a full set of hose attachments with fast link snap connectors, easy to follow instructions, a quick connect air hose, and of course the X9 Cross inflator itself. Protected with styrofoam, this thing was feeling solid right out of the box. Out of the wrapping, this has a really nice sleek look. Flipping it upside down on the base, you're gonna find 4 rubber feet so it's not gonna slide around on you. This is gonna be charged with a USB-C charging cable, and there is a rubber tab to pull out for your input and output connection. You get a ton of adapters with this. Basically, if it inflates, there's likely an adapter here for it. Last but not least, you do get a nice handy carrying bag. All right, so for the first test, let's kick things off with what this pump was really built for. Stand-up paddle boards. Anyone that has a paddleboard knows pumping these manually is the worst thing ever. I connected the U-shaped hose using the FastLink system. Very simple. One important tip right away, the connections to the pump body use pullback sleeves. So you'll need to pull back on the hose fitting to attach it smoothly. It's a snug, secure system that makes it easy to swap attachments without twisting or over tightening. To turn it on, you're just gonna hold the power button. Once it's on, you select the paddleboard preset, set it to your target pressure, 12 PSI is what I use, and then hit start. So this X9 Cross uses a jet inflate dual pump system that's gonna be 4 times faster than most pumps out there. You'll notice when you first turn it on, it's quite quiet until it hits about 2 PSI, then the inflator gets louder as it starts working harder. They do mention this in the manual, so it's 100% normal. This was my friend's paddleboard and I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be inflating it to, so I actually reduced it down to 10 PSI just to be safe, and it actually took under 7 minutes to inflate a 10-foot paddleboard from 0 to 10 PSI, completely hands-free. And once it hit the preset PSI, it automatically shut off. I did also read that it has a built-in cooling system, so it didn't overheat and it didn't struggle at any point. So another awesome feature that this X9 Cross has is the deflation preset, along with a dedicated deflation connection. Setting this up was very easy, and it had this paddleboard flatter than a pancake, ready to fold in about 2 minutes. I was actually overly impressed with this. I was actually overly impressed with how flat it was. Like there was a 0 air left in this paddleboard, which is gonna be great if you need to pack this back up into a bag. I could not imagine doing this manually. All right, so paddleboard. Next, I tested out on some large floaties. Switching out the adapters was quick with the pullback fitting. So one thing that I did learn is that you need to play around with the adapters for these floaties. Both my floaties use different adapters. There's one really small one and one really big one. So you'll just need to do trial and error and figure out which one works best for your floaty. I started with the deflation first because mine were already blown up. It worked great once I found the proper fitting. Pumping up the floaties was super fast. I ended up setting the preset to non-stop pressure on the X9 because when you have it set to a low PSI, like 3 PSI, which is its minimum, it will shut off as soon as it detects interference, like the valve in the floaty. So it's a safety feature to make sure it doesn't blow up your stuff. So it's a good feature to have, just not really convenient for low PSI items like floaties. So I also tested this X9 Cross out on my vehicle tire. There's a small hose adapter that will screw into a fast connect adapter. Then you're ready for a vehicle or even a bike tire. From just under 30 PSI to 35 PSI on the tire took just over 1 minute. For a portable pump, that is impressive. So it has a 6.7-inch LED display, which is easy to read, even in direct sunlight. You also get a built-in LED light with solid and flashing modes. This could be useful in emergencies or for inflating at night. So this Fanttik X9 is actually packed with a ton of features. Another good feature is that the LED screen is actually going to turn off after about 3 minutes not being in use. And it also has an output port to charge a device. So I'm going to show you guys plugging in this cell phone, and we are going to confirm that this will charge a cell phone. Super fast charging as well. Now there's no notification or anything of what it's doing for putting an output, but You do get to see the battery power. I got 2 bars left, so there's probably 50% battery left in this, maybe 25%. It actually does show all that in the manual. I wasn't joking. There it is. You have 2 bars left. You are between 25 and 50% power. So the bottom line is this Fanttik X9 is not just an inflator. It's a multi-tool for outdoor living. It inflates, deflates, lights your way, charges your devices, and handles everything from paddleboards to tires without missing a beat. The FastLink connectors, smart presets, and dual pump speed make this one of the most complete inflators I've tested. If you're into paddleboarding, camping, or just want a serious upgrade for your air pump, this is a fantastic option. If you're interested in one of these, I will leave a link in the description and you can check that out for yourself. If you like the video, hit that like button. And if you really like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm gonna be trying to get more DIY videos out, but I do enjoy doing these reviews, so stay tuned. So I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day. This thing is sweet.